What if the greatest discovery about the human mind could destroy everything we believe in? That's the chilling question at the heart of Dan Brown's brand new thriller, The Secret of Secrets. After 8 years of silence, Brown returns with Robert Langdon, the Harvard symbologist we all know from the Da Vinci Code, Angels and Demons, and Inferno. But this time, the stakes are higher than ever. A groundbreaking lecture, a vanished scientist, and a trail of symbols pull Langdon into a race across continents. Ancient myths collide with cutting-edge neuroscience, and every clue points to a truth someone is desperate to bury. What happens when knowledge itself becomes too dangerous to share? In this video, we'll set the stage without spoilers, explore the setup in Prague, and meet the players driving the mystery forward. We'll look at the puzzles, the places, and the power struggles that make this story impossible to put down. Most of all, we'll dig into the bigger questions. What is consciousness? Who should control it? And what price are we willing to pay for the truth?
The story setup.
The story begins in Prague. Robert Langdon is summoned to attend a lecture by Katherine Solomon, a brilliant neuroscientist whose work has been shrouded in mystery for years. Katherine is on the verge of publishing research that could shake the foundations of science, religion, and philosophy, a discovery about human consciousness itself. She claims her breakthrough will reveal connections between ancient mythologies and modern neuroscience, raising uncomfortable questions. What if consciousness is not just a biological phenomenon? What if it extends beyond time, memory, perhaps even belief? But just before the world can hear her findings, chaos strikes. On the eve of her public lecture, there's a shocking murder. A disgruntled assistant disappears without trace, and cryptic symbols begin appearing in unexpected places, etched into cathedral walls and whispered in underground passages. Langdon, drawn in by old allegiances and fear for his friend, discovers that nothing is as it seems. As Langdon digs deeper, he uncovers a conspiracy that spans continents. From Prague's Gothic cathedrals, dark alleyways, and hidden manuscripts, to the cold steel corridors of London's libraries, and finally, to the glass skyscrapers of New York. Each location hides a puzzle, a manuscript written in dead languages, symbols that mirror alchemical diagrams, experiments in neuroscience labs that flirt with the edge of the possible. Every clue points to Katherine's research being suppressed by powerful institutions that fear what the truth might unleash. The hunt becomes dangerous. Langdon is not just solving riddles. He's racing betrayal, darkness, and forces willing to kill for silence. Along the way, he meets allies and foes, scholars who guard ancient lore, scientists who straddle on ethical lines, and those shadowy voices that threaten chaos if the discovery goes public. Langdon must question his own beliefs, confront moral dilemmas. Do we have the right to know? And what will knowing cost those who pursue the truth? As the tension builds, symbols begin aligning. The scars of old stories, forgotten mythologies, and hidden scientific experiments all converge. The secret at the center is more than a scientific revelation. It's a mirror held to the very heart of what it means to be human. And as Langdon races toward the final pieces, the edges of reality start to blur. What is myth? What is consciousness? And is humanity ready to bear the weight of its own discovery?
The characters.
At the heart of the novel is Robert Langdon, the Harvard symbologist we've followed through so many adventures. Once again, his deep knowledge of history, art, and symbology becomes the key to solving impossible puzzles. He is logical, methodical, and relentless, yet human enough to doubt himself when the stakes grow higher. We see him not just as a professor with answers, but as a man pulled into a race that could change the course of human understanding. But this time, he's not alone. Katherine Solomon plays a central role, and unlike past allies, her groundbreaking research is the very reason everything is happening. Katherine is portrayed as both brilliant and passionate, someone who has devoted her life to unlocking the mysteries of human consciousness. Her work connects ancient myths to modern neuroscience, daring to ask questions no one else has the courage to face. Yet behind her intelligence, there is vulnerability. As forces beyond her control close in, she becomes not only a partner to Langdon, but also a symbol of what's at stake if the truth is silenced. And then there are the antagonists, complex and unsettling. A shadowy organization operates in the background, pulling strings with quiet precision, determined to bury discoveries they believe the world is not ready to face. They're not just villains for the sake of drama. They represent a very real fear that knowledge, if released without limits, could destroy more than it builds. Alongside them moves a mysterious assassin, a figure shrouded in secrecy. Cold, calculating, and unyielding, he represents the personal danger that comes when ideas threaten the balance of power. These characters are not just obstacles on Langdon's path, they embody larger questions. Robert Langdon stands for curiosity and the pursuit of truth. Katherine represents the fragile hope of discovery. The organization embodies fear and control. And the assassin is the brutal reminder that knowledge often comes at a deadly price. Together, they create a tension that forces us to confront a terrifying possibility. What if knowledge itself becomes too dangerous to reveal? What if the very breakthroughs that promise progress could also unravel the foundations of belief, identity, and order?
The themes.
Dan Brown has always combined history, science, and myth. The Secret of Secrets continues this tradition, but takes it even further. At its core, this book is about the battle between curiosity and control. Should every truth be revealed, or are there secrets too dangerous for humanity? The novel also explores the power of the human mind. Katherine's research suggests that consciousness itself might hold mysteries we haven't even begun to understand. It's not just a chase across Europe, it's a philosophical puzzle about what it means to be human. And of course, Brown uses his trademark style: short chapters, cliffhangers, and symbols hidden in plain sight. It's not just a story, it's an experience designed to make you question what you know.
Why you should read it.
So why does this book matter? Because Dan Brown knows how to blend entertainment with ideas that keep you thinking long after you close the book. Just like the Da Vinci Code made millions question history, and Origin raised questions about science and faith, The Secret of Secrets challenges us to think about the future of the human mind. It's a fast-paced thriller, yes, but it's also a mirror. It asks, what do we really want to know? And what price are we willing to pay for the truth? In the end, The Secret of Secrets isn't just another Dan Brown thriller. It's a story about how fragile our understanding of the human mind really is, and how dangerous true knowledge can become. If you want to dive deeper into the mystery, you'll find the link to the book in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.